So now my patient Pisces, thank you for your patience as always. What have we got for you? 22nd of April, week commencing, to around the 29th and beyond. So Astral DJ, what are we playing for Pisces? I'm getting, it's raining. I thought it was raining in my heart, but it isn't. It's, I think it's a grease one. Usually means a mechanic. It's raining on prom night. I shall dig it out. It'll be there somewhere on the film track. It's raining on prom night. So, it's nowhere near prom, I don't think. But we'll see what's going on. Somebody misses somebody. It's missing. It's raining rain from the sky. And it's raining tears from my eyes over you. So it could be to do with a mother or miscarriage. I believe it's that one. Yes. I'll get rid of these. So there has been a passing, or someone stabbed you in the back. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's only a shell that dies. It's not the soul within. So there's an ending. Possible passing. Somebody now has to stand on their own 2 feet. Those born 1951 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. 9 years is mentioned. It's a strong, independent woman. Peace. No offers of love. No requirement of love. Not needing or wanting to defend yourself. But this is all a mask. Someone is pretending to be happy when they're not. There could be criminal type people around you. There could be drug dealers. There could be someone new that works with cups, blades, discs or wood. But they are not to be trusted. There is a connection with roses and passion flowers. Those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. There is also medical issues. Hands, arms, shoulders could be an issue. Communications and siblings. There is something not quite right here. There will be a reunion, a celebration, but there is, again, an over-emotional female, water sign energy. Could be you, could be someone else. You are not putting your boundaries in place. You are sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people. You are not looking at things from the right angle. Some may be playing the victim or the martyr to get what they want. Be careful the victim isn't you, but also don't try and do this yourself. The number 4 could be important. But most of all, that 1 or 28 is negative energy, and it's the most important thing. Gemini energy. Yeah, you're not getting back what you give out. There's no equal reciprocity or exchange here. 6 years possibly. Somebody is not producing anything, and it's leaving you drained, tired, emotional, feeling empty. It may have been unfaithfulness, but things are about to become very, very clear, possibly with the full moon. I don't know if it's the 27th or the 28th. Those born on the 18th, living or past it, your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. You are wiser now. You may be ping-ponging between two properties. You may be, as in looking after elderly parents or grandchildren. It's being torn, a path of blood and tears. Someone seeks revenge. There is bitterness here. A lonely, divorced or widowed female. Someone has been terribly hurt, and they are cutting people out of their life. But most of all, this lady seeks revenge. Yeah, injustice, things going wrong, perhaps legal matters, Libra energy, problems with the loins and the marital home. Again, wisdom though, stop sitting on the fence because you don't want to offend. Damn it, too many. Stop juggling too many things and trying to do everything by yourself. Ask for help. Yeah, the High Priestess. A web that's woven. It could be something on the internet. It could be family. It could be the wider tribe. But there is some sort of communication, either telepathic or otherwise. This is the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. The spider is a very lucky symbol as an animal totem. You are extra sensitive. Be careful what goes in your mouth as in diet medication and what goes out your mouth as in words written or spoken. There are secrets here, but and this person never tells, but they will be revealed. And this will be something that rocks your world, a tower moment. Those born on the 16th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important. It won't feel like a blessing, but it is a blessing in disguise. Reunions, celebrations, the puffin, find any port in a storm. Electrical and water problems within the home. Something needs to be destroyed. Arguments, accidents, losses within the home. Passionate encounters. And there is that lady's partner. So divine masculine, divine feminine, both in the reverse. So some cutting ties with someone, probably Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A chapter needs to end. We have Aries, Scorpio, and the divine masculine mentioned. Travel to the object of your desire, be the persons, things, or events. There is separation here and an injustice. It's not necessarily a romantic separation, but it is from someone you love. Again, Libra. Again, the loins and the marital home. Impotence, problems health-wise. Something is not over. It's not been settled to spirit's satisfaction, so they will go bring it around again. We are going into Mercury retrograde, and that will be the time when you revisit this. You may be coming together with someone just to close a chapter. Someone is walking away from the misery of the past and standing on their own 2 feet. As Spirit said, balance returns to your life. You've overcome the trials and tribulations, and you've come out stronger. Any addictions will be conquered. Health issues, especially those connected to the hips and thighs, will be healed. You are regaining faith in yourself and the patience to go on. But you may feel isolated from others, either voluntarily or forced isolation. But a sacrifice is being asked of you. There is changes coming, and it may be financial. There will be conflicts and competition, but nothing you can't handle. Those born 1988 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved somewhere. 8 months is mentioned. The number 11 and the number 14. The 11 is negative, the 14 is positive. Living or past, date for your diary and address. There is a death, a passing. There's no two ways about it. It was news that you didn't, or someone didn't want to receive. It was very upsetting. A female received the written or saw or received the written word. A gentleman who is waiting for his ships to come in is perhaps in retirement, on furlough, or between jobs, but he's patiently waiting. There is a Leo falsiter, those born 1962, if not a Leo, or someone very familiar to you. Lies, deceit, and theft. Loyalty. Those born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved, but loss of hope. There is no hope in this situation. Someone is thinking very carefully about the paperwork, the written word, accounts, wills, etc. It's something more important than the usual written word. And a female is mourning the loss of someone or something. There is no love coming from external forces. So if you're worried about a third party, that's not the case. But something is there. Just stick a fork in me, I'm done. It's over. Sometimes we force ourselves to go the distance. That is, you must finish what you started, but please don't keep moving the finish line further and further away. You have to put your boundaries in place. It's okay to do things by the book, but please don't be led by the nose. There is a soulmate energy here. But as I said, codependency. Be careful that you are not sitting on the fence to protect something you have created with someone else. You need peace of mind. Oh, new beginnings. Don't dwell on the past is over. The future is not promised. You must live your life to the full in the here and now. You can survive this. That's my glory again, a card. There will be a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But something is not over. This is an unfinished symphony, and now is the time to sort it. There is a change coming in the wind, perhaps a house move, and it is your number 12. The zebra is your animal totem. Look it up on Google. But there is burdens here that you are carrying that are probably not even your own. So the hidden message, Scorpio transformations. We've had that once already today. 20. I think it was Virgo that had it. You may want to see that. So it's the death card. Somebody has definitely passed. Scorpio energy is massively important. So look to the Scorpios or Scorpio in your chart. Spirit want you to listen to them very carefully. The name Anne is important. Put your ear close to your soul and listen very hard. You have to surrender and acknowledge your desires. Scorpios are fascinating, but they have a sting in their tail. They can have ruthless behaviour. They don't have to say a word for you to know how they feel. You can feel their energy, so you may be psychically connected to a Scorpio. When Scorpios feel deeply, they fear the loss of control and they will sting when threatened or cornered. Scorpios will deliver the last hit no matter what. Scorpios do not roll over and play dead. They never forget a slight. You are being tested. You may feel isolated and on your own, yes, without much sympathy or help from others. If so, it's time to stand on your own and fight those forces, and you're quite capable of standing on your own 2 feet. Gathered against you, you will likely win and come out much stronger and happier than you ever have been before. But it is an intense time. There are a number of positives in this situation. You will soon gain what you have worked so hard for. This is a karmic issue, something resurfacing from the past, so many of your relationships will now have a karmic nature, thus be tried as well. Your life may feel like a trial at this time. Matters involving inheritance and money may figure in, such as heirlooms, legacies, and what comes through family or people you are tied to from the deep past. You may have to deal with someone who may plot revenge over something you are not guilty of. It could also be a time where enemies surface, so it would be wise to protect your reputation. Strong sexual attractions may arise. Whether wished for or not, obsessions are possible. It is wise not to get wrapped up in intrigues with people you don't know very well or have known only for a short time. Do not attempt to manoeuvre or manipulate anyone, as this will backfire. On the positive side, now is the time to be resourceful and guard that which you have worked for. If romance is your question, expect it to be transforming and not something you can leave aside. In some cases, your partner may seem aloof and hard to reach, and matters may erupt into unexpected passion. If the surrounding cards indicate that things will progress, this may be one of the most important and transforming relationships you have ever had. In dealing with jobs and careers, expect intensity, restrictions and demands. Sometimes when this card comes up, it indicates you will be going through a period of deep self-analysis. You may seek a professional or you may work through this alone by reading and through reflection. Be careful when it comes to finances in areas of taxes, property and shared assets. You could have resounding success or tremendous losses, but the message is to take your chance, then stick with your decision, no matter what. You have the ability now to make it work. A new thing born out of something you thought was dead. Resurrection, love born out the depths of passion. Charisma, desire, sex, gutters, sewers, stagnant waters, funerals, graveyards, ghosts and hauntings, banks, inheritance, money and goods from the dead. The taboo, the unknown, secrets, blessings in disguise, therapists, blessings in disguise. Going into the depths, Hades, autumn, when things die off, homicide, paranoia, suspicion, seeing into the heart of the matter, being wise, not suffering fools, agreements, but with caution, resentment, severity, hidden aggression, enemies, secret or open, psychic energies, powers, curses, magic spells, metaphysics, vampires, stories, anything Egyptian, being innocent yet accused, feeling lonesome, aloof, being singled out, not being left alone, stalkers, past lives, the ideas that death is never final, transformation through desire, psychic ability, taxes, secrets, wins and losses, sexual attraction and secret affairs. Thanks for listening.